Keep it real.
What's
Yo,
up,
yo.
fellas?
What up?
What's good?
What's going on?
Not much. What's up?
What's
Can't
up,
call
man?
him in.
Not much. Woo! Glad this week is over.
Hey, say that again. Say it again.
Who you telling?
Man, I'm glad this week is over. Boy, let me tell y'all something.
Week, but a long week.
Yes, sir. You better stay.
Very.
What's going
Weather's
on
been
with you?
good.
Huh?
Said the weather's been good.
Listen, what we talking about tonight, y'all? The weather being crazy, booty, and you know that. That weather has.
I only say the weather's been good because I can't ride my motorcycle. That's all.
Listen, do you know that I done bought 3 batteries, 2 last year and 1 this year, and I think I might need to get another dang on relay for mine because I done charged it. It's on the tender and everything.
On your bike?
Yep.
You change the state of your rectifier? I don't know what that is then, girl. You better take it somewhere and get it looked at. Mike Jones, what you got on your head?
Right up. Huh?
On your head. What Mike got on his head?
Afro?
Yeah, you bald last week. I need to know some of that juices and berries you using.
Hey, that's what I've been eating microwave food and it grows.
Mike, it's been 3 weeks.
It's the side effect. That's what happens when you eating microwave food.
Oh my God. What is it that the heat, the radiation, what do you call it?
The radiation.
Paying no attention.
It make your hair grow. So what's good? What's going on
Radiation,
though, man? much. So
No.
No, we good.
I had a question though,
So,
but go ahead.
So look, check this out. So there's a clip that came across my timeline on Facebook. All right. I don't know if I sent it to you. So it's about guns. So we finna get into it. Actually, it's more about principles than guns.
Oh, Lord.
So Shay, I'm gonna send you the clip. So there's an ex-football player who got, I don't know if y'all seen it. It's an ex-football player. He's got a murder trial going on right now. So he at home with his brother. So earlier that day, let me set the scenario for you, and I'll see you the clip. So he at home with his brother, and he texting a girl that he been dating, who's married, and he been cheating on her. So she go by the house and confront him about her finding out he been cheating. So he go over there, she get in his face, she slap him a couple of times, push him. His brother runs out, separates them two, and tell her to get away. So she gets on her phone, texts her brother, and says, "This nigga put his hands on me. I need y'all to go over there and shoot his shit up." So, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So the brother. So first of all, Mike, yeah, answer me this question. If you had a sister, she texts you and say, "He just put his hands on me. I need y'all to go over there and shoot his shit up." What's the first thing that pop into your mind?
What happened? What's going on? I mean, there's a lot of things going on in my mind.
Right.
I do have a
Right.
sister.
And she tell you, yeah, he put his hands on me. I ain't do nothing. Right. I ain't do nothing. He just put his hands on me. I caught him cheating and he put his hands on me.
Oh, okay. I ain't going over there shooting nothing up though. I probably go and beat his ass, but I ain't going over there shooting nothing up.
Right. So the brother calls up three of his homeboys and says, "Hey, look, we going over here and handle that." Just like in Menace to Society. Remember band in Menace to Society?
Right.
If he go over there, confront the brother, he come over there to confront the brother, the ex-football player. The brother of the ex-football player goes outside to tell the guys, and I'm gonna let y'all. I'm sending you the clip right now. So goes outside and tell the guys, "Hey man, look, y'all got it wrong, whatever." So the dude goes back to the car and says, well, they get to fighting. So the football player runs outside with his gun to defend his brother. Now, mind you, the brother is getting jumped on.
Oh,
that went outside to be the peacemaker. The one that everybody out there is in the house. So when he see his brother get jumped on, of course, he going out there to protect his brother, right?
right.
So so he ends up shooting the car, because he shot at the guys. They take off running. He shoot at the car, killing one of them. Now he on trial for first-degree murder.
The football player?
The football player.
I got 0 white in me. You have white in me.
He on trial. And right now, it's the trial going on right now. So the girlfriend is being questioned about her part to play in it, and she lied through the whole thing. But this man's still facing first-degree murder charges. So, with that being said, his defense is stand his ground and self-defense. Why are they trying to charge him for first-degree murder, though?
So I got to see the video.
I'm finna send you the clip. Because now that I got everybody interested.
So you saying the guys, he called his friends and his friends came.
Hey, Carmen. Yep.
And the brother was already there.
Clip right now. That way you can.
Hey,
Carmen. The brother. Didn't nobody else have a gun?
They ended up jumping the brother that wasn't involved, because they trying to get the brother that's involved to come out the house. Let's see.
Oh,
NFL. I'm sending it to you right now. So yeah, they trying to get him for, and I thought it was crazy because all her life, and I just want y'all to listen to some of the rationale she has. Like her thought process not even rational. I'm finna send it to, here it is right here. Let's see. Her thought process, but like she said, she told them while I'm looking for it, she told them, I want y'all to go shoot his shit up. So when the prosecutor asked her, what does that mean? She said, I didn't mean to go over there and be violent.
What she thought?
So what did she think that they was gonna do when they went over there to shoot his shit up?
where is this at?
All right,
Where is this happening at?
Detroit. I think it's in Detroit. Hold on, I'm finna.
You know they wilding in Detroit.
Okay,
anyway.
here we go. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if it'll let me send it through to you, Shay. So that way you can put it up. All right. Yeah. So y'all got to look at the trial is going on right now. I hope it. See if it'll let you put it up.
I got it. You want me to play it?
See if it'll let you put it. Yeah, because it's 3 different clips. One clip shows you the newsreel. And then the other 2 clips are showing them questioning the lady, giving her a line of questions. So show the newsreel first. If it lets you pull it up, you know what I'm saying? So I just thought this was crazy when people are talking about guns and stuff. Or talking about the actions when they send in.
I don't got Telegram.
All right, hold on. Let me see if because it let me bring it up on YouTube. Hold on 1 second.
To become physically violent when Travis.
All right, hold on.
And not the other way around? No, not at all.
God, dog, I want to see this to you.
Show me something. If I can't recall the exact.
I want to see if it'll let me download it. Hold on. I knew I should have had this earlier, but I didn't think I was going. I didn't think I was going to add the photos. Okay, hold on. It might let me download it to my tablet, then I'll send it to you.
I can't.
No. You fine. Yeah, so it's just to me, I don't understand. And like I said, the trial is going on right now. So it's like I don't understand how her thought process was with all of this. What did she expect her brother to do when she sent him out with just that bare minimum information about what happened? Because one of the guys, it wasn't her brother that got killed. The guy that was with her brother. What do people think when they tell somebody when you tell somebody something that can put somebody's life in potential harm? What do you expect? I mean, what kind of results are you trying to get out of that?
Life in prison.
That's all.
Right.
Now you finna get these boys. Now you finna get this young man. And it's a whole story behind it. It's got to be. All right, so I'm sending it to you.
For them to jump and react like that, he must have been beaten on a few times other than that too.
Nope. Said he has never, and she admits in open court that he has never put his hands on her.
So she lied straight up about him hitting her.
She admits in open court he has never put his hands on her.
That's crazy, man.
That's messed up. That's messed up. I could say so much, but that's
say it.
That's messed up. Was they black?
Yes, ma'am, they were black.
Black on black prom, that's crazy.
But the good thing is that they was light skinned. They was light skinned. So
it don't. It's still black.
It does.
Oh my! I don't understand stuff like that.
They were light skinned. They was light skinned.
It don't matter. They black.
her whole testimony was irritating me. Her whole testimony was
Let me see if I
irritating me,
can
man.
find
When I tell you, if you listen to some of the stuff, it's coming to you right now. I got one clip coming to you right now. I should have said, yeah, dog it. Yeah, see if you can find it on YouTube. It's ex NFL player murder, first degree murder trial.
All my life.
Aaron Hernandez.
No. All right, I'm about to send it to you. I found it on YouTube. Hold on. Let's see.
Because I want to see this. I ain't heard about that. I don't even be in the TV like that or watch stuff.
All right, I just sent it to you. So there's somebody from TikTok commentating from it. So you'll kind of have to, I just sent it to you. But yes, if you listen to the testimony
It's on
is so
15 seconds.
it should be 15. It should be 12 minutes and 55 seconds. Does it say footage deleted text? Footage and deleted text? Is that what it said?
It's a promo or commercial or whatever.
Say what now?
And I hate to keep bringing it in our community, but
Travis, you missed. So you were right.
And he's accused of killing a man in Lake Park in April of 2020. The former Florida State University and New York Giants wide receiver tried to claim a stand your ground defense in the first-degree murder trial.
So that right there is stand your ground law, right?
Rudolph got into a fight with his girlfriend at his home in West Palm Beach. According to a probable cause affidavit, the fight escalated when 4 men confronted Rudolph at his home. Rudolph, not happy with the confrontation, allegedly grabbed a gun and shot at the group as they ran off. The group of men were the ex-girlfriend's brother and a couple of his friends who had come to confront Rudolph over some cheating allegations. And it gets a lot more complicated than that. So before I show you the TikToks, I really do want to give you more of what occurred. The ex-girlfriend of Travis Rudolph was cross-examined for hours on the second day of testimony in the former Florida State football star's murder trial. Dominique Jones, who had testified the day before that she never intended for her brother and his friends to hurt Rudolph.
Did you say pause it?
I said no. I said keep on going.
Oh.
She said
when
she
she
never
texted
intended for
her brother to shoot up his shit. Afterward, football player apparent infidelity was back on the witness stand Thursday. Defense attorney Heidi Perlett attempted to portray Jones as an out-of-work real estate agent who was married to another man, quote-unquote jealous of Rudolph's professional football career and quote-unquote angry with Rudolph at the time of the April 21 fatal shooting in Lake Park. Rudolph, 27, is charged with 1 count of first-degree murder and 3 counts of attempted first-degree murder in connection with the shooting that killed Sebastian Jean-Jacques. Jones testified Thursday that Rudolph became confrontational and wouldn't let her leave after she read his text messages with another woman. She also admitted to smashing his PlayStation and calling him a broke bitch as the confrontation spilled in the front yard of Rudolph's home. Jones admitted that Rudolph never punched, slapped, or hit her, but that she did strike him. I don't think I slapped him, but I did throw a punch or two, at him, she testified. Jones also confessed to deleting the shoot up his shit text message along with another message that her brother sent in a group text referring to Rudolph as a dead man walking before turning her phone over to deputies. Let's just go over this information for a second and it'll become more apparent why I'm talking about this when you see the TikToks of her testimony. First of all, let's get one thing out of the way. We don't know what was going on with this ex-couple. We don't know everything, right? So we just need to work with what we have here. So let me be clear, I'm not going to be taking anyone's side because they're a man or they're a woman. Based on what we see here, this seems unhealthy, to say the very least. From my perspective, her behavior was toxic and scary to me. Someone who breaks your shit, calls other people as backup to confront you, that is so not only out of line and extreme, But it just highlights to me that you can't have a conversation because you literally just could have sat down and had a conversation. No matter how hurt your feelings are, no matter whatever else is going on, it could have been that simple, but it seems like from here that she's the one who escalated it. That being said, if I were at my own home and 4 men that I know or don't even know, because I don't know what the rapport was with the 3 other men that weren't her siblings, if they show up and start trying to confront me on my property in a certain type of way that's aggressive, you're probably going to want to defend yourself if, first of all, you're outnumbered, and second of all, people are being aggressive to you about business that they maybe don't even know. I don't know. I just feel like that is such a volatile environment in the first place. Like, it just takes one person snapping that people are going to be throwing punches. It's going to turn into a thing. I don't know what happened, but it doesn't surprise me that he grabbed something to defend himself. That being said, I don't know if it's defending himself or attacking because I wasn't there. I don't think it's that strange considering the circumstances, especially if you have someone who's actually trying to escalate the situation further and further. So this is a trigger warning. I'm going to show you the TikTok that I came across. In this TikTok, she does hit him. If that's something you can't watch, I'll put a timestamp for you to skip over.
Isn't it true that you were the first person to become physically violent with Travis and not the other way around?
No.
Not at all?
Something or show me something if I can't recall the exact steps of the moments.
Question. Okay, so you were the first one to become physically violent with Travis, not the other way around. Answer. Correct.
Yes, I said correct.
You remember that?
Yes.
So you smashed his iPhone not out of anger, but because you were hurt?
Yes.
Okay.
And I didn't send my brothers to kill him.
No, you just sent a text to go shoot up his shit, right?
I didn't say shoot him.
You sent a text to go shoot up his shit, right?
Correct.
Tell the jury what the shit is.
When you're angry, you say things. I'm sure everyone in this courtroom has said something when you're, I'm trying to speak. If you want me to answer your question, you have to let me answer your question.
Well, if you were responsive to my question, I wouldn't have.
All right. Answer the question, please.
Okay. Can you repeat your question?
Question was shit. What does shit mean in the context of that text?
Anything but him.
Okay. So it could have been his brother.
Okay. I finally found what boosts my metabolism, and it's not crazy workout, bad diets, real safe.
No.
It could have been the house.
Nothing violent toward a person.
It could have been his mother's house, right?
I was upset and my adrenaline was running and I said something that I didn't mean. That's the bottom line of that. I didn't mean for my brothers to do any of that. That's why when my brother left the house, he did not have a firearm on him. People say things when they're upset that they don't mean all the time. But since the situation has happened, it obviously blew up 20 times more. But I didn't necessarily mean for anything to happen to Travis, his family, his house, or anything. It was like my second home. I would not want anything to happen there.
All right. And he never raised a hand and touched you, did he not?
Yeah, he was raising his hand the whole time, like grabbing.
Why'd you want to smash his car window?
Like I said, it wasn't intentional. I was just throwing things because I was upset.
And when you were throwing things, you were also screaming things at him, like you were going to send your brother Keyshawn over to kill him, right?
Never, ever, ever said the word kill at all.
Okay, so
4 men showed up at his front door.
And you told both of them that Travis had picked you up and slammed you to the ground, right?
Yes.
And that he had disrespected you.
Yes.
And you also sent a text message to Keyshawn at roughly 9:45 that Travis dropped you to the ground. You remember that?
Yep.
And in response to that text message, Keyshawn sent a group text message to you and Tyler Robinson that Travis is a dead man walking. Is that correct?
Yes.
And that's the message that you deleted from your phone, right?
No, I deleted the shoot his shit up message.
And you also deleted the dead man walking message.
Oh, I'm not sure. I don't remember if I did or not.
So you really weren't making a living as a real estate agent, right?
No, but I do have a mom and she's a medical assistant, so.
Okay. And you were living with your mom?
Good.
right? You had a conversation with a man about marriage, and you're still married to Andre Chusang. Is that correct?
Correct.
You lied to Travis. You misled him, did you not?
Travis never asked me if I was married.
So a
Damn.
lot of people in the comments, understandably, were like, what is this attitude? Considering what happened, she seems rather blasé. Now that's just an outsider's perspective. I don't know anything. So maybe she's anxious, maybe she's stressed out. Nobody knows, but that is how a lot of people perceived it, myself included. On top of that, there's just this demeanor, which to me came across as very, I want to say lighthearted. That might not be the exact term I'm looking for, but it seems taken rather lightly. Like you're talking about, we're talking about murder here. And I say murder, quote unquote, because some people are counting it as self-defense. Some people are counting it as stand your ground, but it is a murder trial at the end of the day. You'd think that there would be a little bit more seriousness, but the way that she's answering these questions to me just came off as like, oh yeah, I just told them to go shoot up his shit. And it's like, okay, well, that's already rather serious. Like, yeah, okay, you didn't say shoot him, but in what world did you think there wasn't the possibility that he would get shot? In my mind, if you're telling someone or people to go to someone's place and just shoot at their shit around them while they're there, the possibility is very much there, especially if there are multiple people, if there's a lot of noise, if there's chaos. Why would you think that he's like immune to being shot? I'm confused, especially if someone at the door was her brother that maybe he knew or had met or recognized. He would go and open the door as opposed to like 3 random people with guns. Why would you take a ending to like you ready in that thing? This doesn't really add up. And again, we're just talking about situation. Okay, so
you had a conversation with a man about marriage, and you're still married to Andre Chusang. Is that correct?
Correct.
You lied to Travis. You misled him, did you not?
Travis never asked me if I was married.
So apparently Travis was cheating, but she also started seeing Travis while she was still married and claims that he didn't ask her if she was married and therefore she didn't mislead him. That's the implication from this TikTok anyway. I really don't even know what adjective to use for that, but obviously cheating is wrong. I think on this channel, we all know how I feel about that one. But to say that he didn't ask if you were married and therefore you just never shared that.
Okay.
Is she gonna play another clip or something?
No. You good. I kept saying, Shay, you stop it. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can't hear shit.
No.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah, I couldn't hear. I was like, is she gonna share something else? Like,
no, that was it.
But,
that was it. I was but that's crazy.
Man, listen. So what I gather from it is she need to go to jail herself. Okay, number 1. Number 2, if that man was defending himself and in Florida, if them people went to that man's house, there is, well, I'm pretty sure they have it there too, but they have stand your ground and they have the castle law. So he's probably going to get off because he was really defending himself. In my book, that's what it seemed like to me. But as for her, yeah, girlfriend, she need to be the one behind bars. Real talk.
Get the same charge. I mean,
yeah,
because basically she incited it. This is like somebody inciting a riot.
That's accessory.
Because she directly.
But I don't think y'all caught the part. Didn't she say he was shooting when they was running away though?
Yeah, I caught that. I
think he might get charged if they running away, fleeing. You ain't supposed to be shooting.
But there's another clip that I couldn't find. That I have it, but it's on a different platform. There's another clip that's saying that the reason why Travis ran in the house. So I don't want to leave any information out because I thought the same thing, Mike. I was like, well, damn, they were running away. And they're not in the home. So therefore, once somebody reaches outside of your home,
they're fleeing.
That's it. You
can't do nothing.
You can't do stuff. So basically said because they were beating his brother up outside, one of the guys brandished a gun. And they found the gun. They found the gun. He said that was the only reason he ran in the house. He said, for one, he went and got a gun because they were outnumbered, and he was initially just going to run them off. He said, but one of the guys had a gun. Now that's the thing. Who had the gun first?
Well, I think they might reduce it to manslaughter or something like that. But but as far as, but other than that, he wrong.
But
You know
what
I'm
but
saying?
my mindset thought that they weren't going to react that way.
What you say? What? Say that again.
I don't know what's wrong with her. Because I know if I send somebody after somebody, they're going to cut up.
They coming.
There's no need.
That's it. So
Especially if you telling
she
your
just
family that he hit you. Come on, man. And he
But,
a man.
but so
She
she
knew
was
what
already married.
yes.
Him too.
Yeah, she already married. She's married.
She got a
And she was
husband,
dating.
and
She was dating him. Yeah. And you hear what she said, that he didn't ask me, was I married? If you saying you in a committed relationship with this man, then you should have told him that up front.
She just ruined that man's life. She just ruined his life. That's so messed up. That's so messed up for real.
Why, Moody? I'm about to mess with you.
What? What?
She needed to have a job. That's why she played to say she was a real estate agent. Because she at home cooking and didn't have no job. And you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Mike.
Huh?
Mike. If she'd have been at home with her real husband, it wouldn't have never happened.
Yeah, of course.
She was out of place.
But I wonder if she's still with her husband now. This dude locked up, so she messed up his career, and she's still at home with her man.
No,
Right.
she didn't, Portia.
What did she say?
Portia said she didn't tell him she was
She
married.
didn't.
Seriously?
No, she didn't, because she said, no, I didn't, because he didn't ask.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't ask, was I married? But I thought that
Yeah.
should have been something that, I mean, if I meet you, hey girl, what's up? Let me get your phone number. I'm married. I'm married.
You got some women. You got some women be saying that to see if you still gonna try.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
Then you try, next thing you know, you hitting.
But
You know that.
But she was really married.
That's crazy.
Had a whole husband. Hey, and that dude, I don't know, man. She
Right,
should be getting some time. She should be getting some time or something.
Yeah.
They should do something to her.
That's just, so I'm trying to
She
figure
shouldn't
out.
be able to get off that easy.
So I'm trying to figure out. So what's the, because I always thought it was accessory. You know what I'm saying? Because that same thing, like let's go back. Let's get completely off the topic, but in the same
Accessory,
subject.
though. I can't be.
In the same subject of a crime. So with R. Kelly, because he got time, right? What about the parents that took the girls to him? Now, shouldn't they have gotten just as much time as him?
They said they didn't know he was doing all that. They was going
But they
there
were
to,
accepting
practice
pay,
music.
but they were accepting payoff.
They knew.
So
they
how?
knew.
I mean,
They knew because
Well,
they taking money from him. They knew that they was over there selling their
I'm just trying to
children.
figure out who draw the line.
okay,
Who's
so if
guilty?
you're gonna go there and you're gonna open up cases, then what about the baby mamas that said this is your child and 12, 13 years later it ain't your child, but you've been paying child support? Should they go to jail?
You know what?
She should be made to pay it back.
But you know what? Some states will say, so what? You've been claiming the child this long.
Exactly.
You they parent.
So pretty much women just can do anything, and if you messed up man and you listen to these women, you're gonna be jacked up. You know what I'm saying?
You're stupid.
How's that? That's the truth.
That's why us men need to take the leadership roles and put these women in their place.
And lead correctly.
Yeah, that too. But even
Lead
with the
correctly. And stop worrying about if your food going in the microwave or not.
You know what? You hush up, Shay. See, Mike, what you done
You
started?
know I had to do that.
I ain't taking her side, Moody. She be switching up anyway. I ain't taking her side. I'm
You
still
know
with
I had
you.
to do that. Take him outside. You don't gotta take my side.
But still keep the food out of the microwave, man.
Yes, sir. Keep that food out of the microwave. I want mine fresh.
But let me ask you something. Is they saying they gonna charge her? They saying anything to her? They just got her up there on the stand. I mean, is there anything?
So I don't know what's gonna happen with her, because really she was the whole problem. So if you look at
Yeah.
it, without her, that nobody would have got killed. So I think if they're gonna charge anybody, she should also be charged as well.
You know what? That's just like that case where a girl, like a man, say a girl get a guy that's a baller or whatever, she put him in the room with a guy and they jack him. Don't she get charged too because she the one set the robbery up, right?
Set it up. She should.
Yeah, she should be getting charged then. Come to think about it.
Mm-hmm. She definitely should.
Yeah.
Because that's wrong on so many counts. So many counts.
Yeah. Come
That is
shoot
wrong.
this shit. But I know a lot of women that men do too. They get mad and be talking, oh, I'm gonna go shoot this up. I'm gonna go and don't even mean it. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of cases like that though. But if it actually happened, yeah, they should be held accountable, I think.
Yeah.
These days, pretty much everybody got a gun. I bet you 8 out of 10 homes got guns in it. Everybody got guns.
Especially now since the gun laws changed, of course.
Yeah. Yep. Everybody got guns. What you mean
Of
by
course
change? What change? What change?
Basically, you don't have to have a permit anymore. You can just go buy a gun.
You ain't no felon, right?
Huh?
You ain't no felon though, right?
Yeah, but then too, like the felons, if you are a felon, you can get your record expunged.
How many felons you got though?
Mm-hmm. I have no purchase permit. See, Michael McMillan said it. No purchase permit. I guess you can get as many as you want, but now it's kind of like for a person like me, I'm looking like, oh dang, I done went to this class, done did all this, and then you ain't got to y'all can just go buy a gun and it's okay. That's kind of scary.
I thought that's for conceal though. When you go take the class and all that, that's for conceal.
Yeah.
That's what concealed, yes. But you had to have a permit before. You still had to go through, bring your background check and all that stuff through the county, whatever county you was in order to get it. Well, I know that's what I had to do. I can't speak for nobody else, but yeah.
Well, yeah, it's the same procedure if you go to the store. Like when you go, like when I lived in Texas, all you got to do is have your Texas ID. You walk in, you show your ID. They run the same exact background your county would run right then and there. So it doesn't really matter what background they run. It just. But then again, like I always say, you can't really tell. Look, you can't go off somebody's mental capacity when they purchase a firearm. Period.
Yep.
Because right now I'm fine. I'm good. But what if I'm not fine and good in the next couple months or so?
Yeah.
Yep. Texas just became an open carry state when I got down there in 2015 because they were a concealed carry state only. You could only carry concealed in Texas.
Yeah. But see, Michael said no need for conceal, but that was before I had mine for my gun permit for like 5 years now. That was before they passed these laws.
Well, look, I love the fact that you can carry concealed because guess what? When you walk in somewhere and you ain't got your gun concealed and a criminal walk in there, you the first person they gonna shoot.
Damn, you right.
You know what I'm saying? So I get it. Everybody walking around here want to flash their guns because they can. That's fine and dandy.
Mm-hmm.
But you put yourself at a higher risk than everybody else because there's risk with everything. And then people around here thinking because they buying these guns that they doing themselves a disservice. Look, if you ain't ready to go to jail because you going in the state of North Carolina, you pull your firearm and it ain't justified, you going away from here for murder.
Yeah.
So what's justified?
Even if it's justified, it's got to be a certain amount of circumstances. You still going, your charge is going to be different and you'll get less time. So don't everybody, but that's everybody's biggest problem who are not familiar with the gun law. They think, oh, I can get a gun, oh, I can carry it around on me, I can pull it out and use it anytime I want to. North Carolina is a no self-defense state. They just like Florida, it's a stand your ground law. You got to be in fear for your life to pull the trigger. That means the threat. If somebody comes with you with a knife, you could go one threat level up. And I get tired of people when they talk about police and what type of force they can use. They human beings just like me. Trust me, if I'm with my kids and somebody come at me, I'm gonna use any force necessary to stop anybody from hurting me and my children. If I'm by myself, that's the same way. So you can't tell somebody what type of force they can use unless it's
Well,
just.
I can't. I got to disagree with that, Moody.
Hold on. Now, hold on. Let me finish my statement. Unless it's a different circumstance, there is prejudice out there, and there's prejudice, and there's what do you call it? When it's like you prejudice, and then you racist, prejudice, and then there's something else. I don't know what the hell else.
What, discrimination?
Discrimination, right? When discrimination is involved, that's a whole different circumstance, Mike.
But what I'm saying, as far as the police enforcement, you are trained.
Absolutely.
Trained. We not people that carry guns is not really trained. That's just like a counselor. If you're one of your counselors, they train for certain things. So just like somebody talking somebody out of suicide or whatever, they are trained. So I can't say that they should be trained on certain things, like if somebody crazy or somebody this, or they trained to deal with them type of situations. But other people that got guns, we're not really trained. We trained to pull and shoot. So that police brutality, I'm not saying all of them like that. So anybody out there, I don't have no problem with police. But I'm just saying that it's got to stop somewhere because they are trained for certain things.
But this the same thing too, Mike. If you look at the coin on that side, you got to also understand, just like when me, Maxie, and Friday, when we first went to boot camp, we didn't know how to do our job. You know what I'm saying? We just knew that was the beginning of our training. As soon as we came out, everybody gun-ho to do the job that they trained you to do. But then what happens is when you get into that situation, you got to be thinking 24/7, man. You just can't.
You getting the training and the skills. It's like you painting cars.
Sometimes in the moment, training fails you, and you rely on instinct.
But still, you had some training. That was like you're in a match boxing. It's like you boxing. Training is just a foundation until you get experience. Because it's some officers that's fresh out the academy that's ready to jump on any and everything. And I ain't defending on the road.
Say what now?
They shouldn't be out there yet.
Well, you can't say that. Only way you can get experience is by being out there. That's just like saying being a truck driver. You get training in this parking lot. But guess what? The real training starts when you get on the highway and you driving.
But I think most police officers should go through the DOC program as far as being a department, going to the jailhouses so they can deal with inmates and everybody, know how to deal with people first and then put them out on the road. Because you got some that, came up and they deal with bad people. They think because you locked up, because you're a criminal, you're automatically bad. Like people can't change.
But to me,
people change.
But you get a biased set of circumstances when you deal with the jail.
You go.
You know what I'm saying? When you go into prison, like, because when I went to Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, guarding prisoners, you get a different perspective of how criminals are versus you being out on the street as a cop.
Exactly. Exactly.
But you can, just like if you was on the street, still get a different experience. You say, but they arrest some people more violent than others. But they arrest some people more violent. They do. But guess what? At the end of the day, if you ain't doing no dumb shit, you ain't got to worry about no dumb shit.
Yeah, true, but everybody done failed somewhere.
Yes,
but
sir.
It seems like I ain't gonna get on the race barrier or whatever. It seems like they handle certain people, certain situations different than others. But you know what I'm saying? I be seeing on cops now that the guy have a gun and he be drunk cussing the police out and all that. They take their time with them and let a brother do it. Or let somebody brown skin or somebody. I'm not talking racist, but look how they handle it though.
But you got to understand, it's more televised than that, because look at the case in Memphis with all the 5 officers that end up killing that other boy. It's other cases out there. It's just not being shown.
Why did they?
You have the high profile cases.
It's not
really show.
So a lot of people can say what they want to say, and then another thing, as us being black, why are we not promoting our kids to take these jobs so we can change the circumstances?
I agree.
Yeah.
Said on that.
Just like with the military.
But go back to the dude in the Memphis. You talking about with the police? They beat him. Why did they beat him? Over a woman.
Over a girl.
Everything happened over these women.
But that's what I'm saying.
Crazy.
But that's what you stupid. Oh, what Mike say? Hold on. What Mike say? What Mike say? I can't.
It was he said military training and police training is totally different.
It is. It is, but it's the same. I promise you, it's almost the same.
I don't know. I ain't did it
Because you got to understand. I went to Mira Mesa College where they trained the San Diego police when I became
Thank you, Kelani.
Not all
What'd she say?
crazy. Not all women are crazy, but we all go through some of the similar training because guess what? Nothing ever trains us for the day we got to pull the trigger. It just prepares you for.
I hear what you're saying, but you still had that training. That's just like when you go have your first wrestling match or
But
your first fight or your whatever.
Right.
You have some kind of idea what to do. Like you go make your first cake. You know that you got to have eggs and flour and all this, but you got it in your mind. But if you got a gun and you ain't had no kind of training, no kind of nothing, the first thing you're gonna do is shoot.
But they put
That's why they be shooting. That's why they be shooting like this.
I can't be serious with you.
But you know I'm right though.
Yes.
I'm saying I hear you, but I ain't got nothing against police. But what I'm saying, you are trained. They are trained with certain situations, like even what they doing with these teenagers now. They throwing them and slamming them and all that right there. Come on, man.
Some of
these
them
little kids, man. Come on, man.
What you say? Some of them need that though. I don't give a damn what you say. You know what I'm saying?
Man, don't nobody need it. I mean, if you could talk them out of it, do something, I understand. But I mean, come on, man. Some of that stuff is just forceful. Violence ain't the answer to everything. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
You're absolutely right.
That is very true.
You're absolutely right. True. I will try to talk somebody out of that before I resort to that. You know what I'm saying? And that's including now
older age. But when you was younger, would you?
Yep. No, hell no.
Oh, see, you about to lie. I know.
You got to be honest, Moody.
I go
when I was younger,
I go that ass.
0 to 100 quick.
I go.
So what changed you? Your experience and you thinking about life and everything, right?
Growing up,
it's changing.
Growing up, and my kids.
Yeah,
it's changing.
Yeah, experience changing, man. But like I'm saying, man, we put people in place. Like as far as our kids go, and the generation that we see and raise up. Like I've asked you before, Mike. You know what I'm saying? Because I said before, I've seen a group of guys that was being a bunch of knuckleheads, and I go over there and say something. You're like, man, I ain't going over saying nothing to them niggas. But somebody got to. And if it ain't gonna be
I said it. I'm saying I hear you, but I check the whole thing out before I say something. Because you know they on them pills and they drunk, they high, automatic.
But you know how to approach a situation like that. You know what I'm saying? You know how to approach a situation, especially with somebody that share your image.
I mean, image or not, you can't even go with color bearer because ain't no real. By 10 more years, ain't gonna be no solid color. Everybody gonna have a little something in them.
You still what? I ain't gonna have nothing to me. Hold on, Playboy.
But you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the next generation, man.
I feel you.
I hear what you're saying, but what I was saying as far as these kids, look at these teachers. They ain't not fighting these kids.
Fighting kids, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they ain't taught at home, they just lost, man. I ain't gonna say all of them, but you know, because I got little 25-year-olds be saying yes sir, no sir, and respect them. But I'm saying some things you just got to use your discerning spirit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, before you even jump out there, because most of these kids don't care these days, man. And these are the ones getting the gun.
No, they don't. We were just they ain't scared of nothing.
They need to up the age or some more. They need to up that age or something.
They do. Yeah. And it needs to come with what I always say, Mike. It needs to come with some form of training. When you buying a firearm, you need to go to some class for that firearm.
What they doing? Ain't that what you got? Ain't that's how you got yours? You got to go through training.
No, I just turned 21 and I started getting them.
I thought Shay said she had to go do training or whatever, had to do something.
Nah, I did concealed carry. I did concealed carry.
The concealed class teaches you everything you need to know. It doesn't just for your state now, and each state is different.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too, because I think it's New York and New Jersey. You can't even have a firearm.
New Jersey.
I think New York too, though. I don't know.
Yeah. Because I remember one time I was traveling and I was like, I brought my pistol with me, and my cousin was like, "What you doing? You going to jail?" I'm like, "Well, I'd rather go to jail than have somebody take advantage of me, because I'm driving up there with out of state plates, and they know If I know the law, I ain't supposed to have no gun. So that leave me what?
Open.
There you go. If they
Depends on where you're going. I don't believe that either. It depends on where you're going and how you're acting.
But you
Some
absolutely
people make themselves vulnerable going around, like go to New York, California, whatever. They going in areas they know they ain't supposed to be with jeweled up, acting crazy, running their mouth. It's how you present yourself. Yeah, you vulnerable.
Right.
ability to have a firearm in either of those states. Yep, Mike. Yep, so live. And they hit you for every bullet you got in there.
They say, what did they say?
Mike said it's a felony in both states, and they charge you for every bullet you got in the gun. Even if you
go back to
it was lawful purchased, even if it was lawful, if you bought it legally and you carried it legally, you still get in trouble for it.
That's why you shouldn't have that clip. You shouldn't have that clip in your gun. You keep it out.
Yeah, Mike said you got to have a permit for your pit bull.
Yeah, hey, you know they about to do CDLs for big wheels. Anything over a certain height. Is that in Texas? Where they say they're gonna make you have a CDLs if you got them big wheels, them big old cars, and putting them 28, 32s or something on there.
They had said that a long time ago too. I don't think they're gonna make it happen because it's requirements of your car, like air brakes and all that stuff. I think that stuff got to be in play. They've been trying to do that for years, though. They've been trying to do that for years.
How can you drive an RV but you can't drive a truck? You have a CDL to drive a truck, but the RV you ain't got to have one.
I don't know because it's about as big as a dang on 18-wheeler. And don't it got air brakes on it?
Depends on where it is. Yes, some have hydraulics and stuff.
Yeah, and you hauling the car on the back. I ain't never understood that.
But you know what?
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna go there. Who all about RVs and all that? Come on now.
Well,
yeah. Them Polynesians, them Hawaiian people.
Y'all tripping.
Yeah, man. What I really think, I just think they need to make concealed weapons a weapons period for men. Women shouldn't have access to guns.
Yeah.
Because they don't know how to act. They already got guns. They got their mouth and something else. They shouldn't have guns because they the one cutting up. You know what I'm saying? Men, I think we more mature than women, so they don't need to have guns. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, if you Mike, I'm about to mute you because you need to stop.
What you think, boo?
You need to stop. How can a woman not have a gun? Are you crazy? I have a 9mm
right there.
Smith & Wesson EC. Yes, I'm doing all this because that just ain't right. That's sexist. That's sexist. And I don't go crazy with my gun because I know that I have a life that I had to live with my kids. Now, granted, some people may be not for all women, but you're not gonna say women specifically can't have a gun. Well, men, y'all need to have a gun because y'all too cocky and arrogant.
I'm being lenient. You need to have the oven or the microwave. No gun.
Shut up.
That's it. I'm being lenient.
Shut up.
No ovens neither. I mean, no microwave.
We need to go, you get no food. You get no food. You eat off the floor. I'm just playing.
But think about it. Hey, Moody, think about it. Almost every domestic violence case, it's a woman that starts it. And it's a woman that's acting crazy. That's why these dudes over there killing women. That's why these dudes over here killing women now. They killing them.
He's about to cuss. Ooh.
She hit a nerve because she know I'm telling the truth.
No, because you're lying.
Because these women be doing all this. They don't know how to mouth.
Do you know why women run their mouth, though? Let me tell you why women run their mouth. Because like you doing right now, so you starting stuff. See, I almost cuss. You starting stuff, and then you looking for a reaction. Then when you get the reaction that you looking for, then it's the problem.
So if you know I'm looking for a reaction, why are you giving it to me? So you should turn your gun in because you're not.
I ain't turning my gun in.
You're not mentally
nobody and don't plan on shooting nobody. I just go do good target practice at the gun range.
Too immature to have a gun. Ain't that something, Mike?
That's right. Might be trying to get me stirred up, Moody.
No. I just say, hey, Moody, what you think?
Yeah, I think they should take all guns from women.
What,
women, especially black women.
Yo, oh my Jesus.
Matter of fact, the darker they are, the more they should have nothing. They should have a pocket knife.
That's right. That's right. Because see,
Well,
like the
a
light skinned
gun
ones and the
can do
other ones,
just
they
as
real.
much as damage as a
They-
knife.
Light skinned women scared of guns anyway, Mike.
A gun
real
can do
calm. They're
just
real
as much
calm and all
damage
that.
as a
Yeah.
knife can. Because all thing you gotta do is stab them and then turn it, and it's gonna leave the room
Sure.
open.
That's crazy.
That's
See,
not
that's-
crazy.
I
I mean,
already know.
You need a
Stab
toothpick.
them and cut it. Yeah.
You need a toothpick. You need a toothpick.
a toothpick. Oh my Jesus! So you mean to tell me y'all, Mike, you want your wife, and Moody, you want your girlfriend out by herself at night? If she's going somewhere with no protection, you just gonna let her just go by herself?
She don't need to go
Night
nowhere
anyway.
without me nowhere.
Shouldn't be out at night anyway. Should be in that room. Shut
going
up. I don't
to
want to
the-
hear it. Yeah.
Barefoot pregnant.
That's right.
Y'all got it.
Nah, I'm
Y'all
joking.
got it.
I'm
Is there any
joking,
white
y'all.
folks on here? I'm not. I'm like
He
Moody
said,
with
"Let
the
every shit out you
microwave.
see." Shut up. Nah, you just picking.
Shut up.
You just picking. You just picking.
I'm just gonna shut up.
Don't shut up.
Mm-mm.
Let's see. What state shows more trouble for black women than any man? She says what stats
Hello.
show more trouble? Oh, we can look it up now, Regina.
Hello. Hello.
What
Durham,
she say?
Durham,
Hello.
Carolina.
She said, "What stats show
Mike.
statistics show more trouble from black women than any man?" Period.
All stats. All stats.
No, prove
All
it.
stats.
I mean, this thing has to be proven.
Go
That's
to
your thing.
Thank you,
blackdemographics.com.
Regina.
Go to black.
Go do your thing. Google it.
Go to
All right, hold on.
blackdemographics.com.
Hold on.
And don't try to block. Tell the truth too.
Hold on. I'm gonna share my screen.
Yep. Go to black. Go to blackdemographics.com.
No,
What you know? Is that a true one?
no.
The real website. Yeah, it's got statistics on black development. I don't know if it's gonna have what Regina. I don't know if it has what Regina asked.
But tell me if I'm wrong though. Don't most black women these days want a man to shut up and they run the house? And that's why it's problems. Ain't nobody want to argue all the time.
Pinky, preach, Pinky. Preach, Pinky. What you put on? Don't get quiet now. You find the website?
Not what you said.
It's called blackdemographics.com. I don't know if
Send it to me.
Okay, I'm gonna look at. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up because I got it on my desktop. Hold on.
Oh, you serious about that?
Oh yeah, it's a real website. It's statistics about blacks. Yeah, it's got financial.
All right, so where I'm going?
It's called Black
Where I'm
Demographic.
going? Okay,
I said, you own it? You own it?
I am.
Let's see. So now you're gonna make me get on it. I don't
Yes,
know. I'm
yes,
just.
I am because you
I
did
don't know
this.
I don't know if it's got what asking for, but it's a statistic website, man. Let's see, black. It says male statistics. It's got black marriage, black women statistics, income, population, employment, black city population, middle class, state rankings. We better.
Where is it at, Moody?
Black statistics. All right, yeah. On blackdemographic.com. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send you the link.
No, I got it, but what are you looking for?
You looking at household.
Households. Okay.
Look up on the marriage or either let's see, black marriage population. That's
not what we're looking for.
What we looking
We're
for?
looking for trouble, right? Who commits the most trouble? Correct?
Yeah.
When the black man or the black woman? That's what you want, right?
Let's see. Education.
That's what you want. That's not here.
Yeah, look it up. We can look it up. Hold on. Segregation, African American crimes, right here. Incarcerated. It says more women are incarcerated than men. Since since Obama. It went down.
I don't see nothing about no incarcerated. Hold on.
You don't want to see that, do you?
Okay.
Right. You don't want to see that.
I got it. Hold on. Now I'm about to share my screen.
State's federal prison. All right, let's see. Black females. God, dog. It says state and federal prison incarcerations. It says total. Oh, damn.
Damn, man. I want to hear it. You over there, oh, damn, and stuff.
All right, here we go. So this is what he want: black incarceration. Now, here we go.
Right, look at that black incarceration from the year 2000 to 2010. Black men were 561,400 against 26,000 women. That means all them 26,000 women were getting all them men locked up.
Yep. Amen.
Oh my God. Y'all need to stop y'all mess. Like real life, stop y'all mess. Like that ain't even it.
You know what? Regina said women are more responsible with guns than men.
That's not true. That is not true.
So prove that point. Y'all prove that point. How are y'all more responsible?
But no. You're not gonna get out the case that easy. Well, this right here proves that men is the problem and not women.
No, it's not. Right here, look.
Yes, it does.
Right here proves it. Right here it says black marriage in America.
Oh my God! See, now y'all deflecting. Ain't nobody got time for that. Y'all deflecting.
Look at that. 50%.
Y'all deflecting. Y'all deflecting. Because ain't nobody got time for that. Because we just went here and you said it, and then we proved you wrong, and you still trying to still deflect. No,
you didn't prove anything.
That's not what you do.
Answer this question. Whoever.
All right. So let's stay there. You prove me wrong or right.
Okay, let me share it, and Lord, let me highlight it. Okay, Kehlani, your comment is pinned while I'm finished. Share this page again.
What's the deal about hate on black women? Yeah, we love y'all. Stop playing. Y'all know we love y'all. Stop playing.
Hating on them.
Hold on.
Because y'all get to say what y'all want to say with no repercussions.
Oh, she ain't even
Here we go. Right there. That's the proof right there.
What's the proof? I can't see it.
It's highlighted, baby. So you look there.
It's too small.
That's the proof. The man versus the woman.
Oh, Lord.
Look at there. Look at them numbers, though. The incarceration numbers. Look at them numbers.
That's because they're always getting us locked up.
And not,
proof. This is proof.
Man out there hustling and selling drugs to support his family because y'all messed up with child support.
Proof.
Right.
Proof. Proof.
Hold on, Mike. What you say? Hold on. Mike said something very important. What you say, Mike?
That's proof.
That
is proof. And I'm gonna leave it there. We're gonna talk the rest of the night just like this until we get off of here. Cause that's the proof right there.
What you got? I can't see this blurry. It's blurry because nobody read that.
I'm sorry. Ladies, can y'all see this?
Oh Lord, you got Emily's co-sign and make it make sense. That's because y'all getting us locked up.
Who is that saying that?
Each other.
Ebony. Listen, y'all are a trip, man. I swear.
What? Hey, bring somebody else from the. bring somebody else on here. Somebody else get on here.
Who want to come on, ladies? Y'all come on.
Ain't nobody.
Gotta get somebody else on there.
You say Ebony who?
Carter.
Carter. Yeah, that's my homegirl from she from San Diego. But she live in, I think she live in Georgia, Florida. She live.
As I was saying, most black men get locked up because of drugs or stuff like that, trying to provide for you greedy black women that always want. And that's why the prisons is full.
So what's the purpose of going to jail for child support? I mean, why do you get?
Let me
why
tell y'all
you get
something.
locked
No,
up for
because
child
my
support?
thing, he just gonna get off on that, and I'm not even finna let that fly like that. Moody, time out. No, I'm sorry. We'll get back on that in just like 2.5 seconds. But let me read Mike his rights real quick. Now, first of all, y'all black men are the head, right?
That's right.
Y'all head, right? Y'all
right.
want to be the head, right?
Now we is.
So why you sitting there gonna complain or run your mouth about taking care of business or doing what you're supposed to do when you want the woman to sit back and relax, but yet and still it's a problem. Okay? Then if a woman, hold on, because I ain't done. I'm sorry, but y'all got me on right now. Okay? I love y'all though. But then you got a strong-willed woman or a strong-minded woman, then it's a problem.
No.
Like I said yesterday, it's cool when you do it, but I'm gonna need the bondsman when I do it. I'm just playing.
But what do you call a strong-minded woman? What do you call a strong-minded woman?
Explain. A strong-minded woman is pretty much a woman who can really do anything for herself without a man. Number one. Number two, like we talk about all the time, and y'all know this, the family structure is so freaked up right now that it's crazy.
Because of that train of thought that you just said. Y'all, I don't need a man.
Hold on. Did you hear me say that I didn't need a man? Did you hear those words come out of my mouth?
I'm saying most women that saying, "Oh, we independent."
No, and then too, thank you, Ebony. You want somebody that you can walk over or run all over. Yes, you can be submissive and all that, but you don't. No.
That's what y'all think.
No.
What you mean? We don't want you to have an opinion.
That's right. Just shut up and listen.
What you mean? Out of order, y'all. Out of order.
Yeah,
out of order. It ain't
y'all
out
of
order. An opinion.
Y'all out of order.
You out of order.
Huh? Mike, Ebony said that's what Mike said. That's what Mike said. So how was we out of order? See, ooh, wee. Mike,
because y'all be out of order when y'all. Okay.
You want me to say?
Mike, explain.
You're out of order because you won't let the man go. When he's trying to guide, y'all got some riff-raff pushback on it. You act like you got to know everything and all. No, all you need to do is trust and believe that he's gonna take care of what he need to take care of. That's how you're out of order. You need to shut up, do your job, wash the dishes, put the food in the oven or the stove or the microwave, go to work and go home. That's it.
You won't eat. You won't eat if you think you're gonna treat me like that and think it's gonna be okay because it's not. I'm sorry. It ain't gonna work. I don't care. It ain't gonna work.
See?
Because my feelings matter. There you go. My feelings matter. How I feel matter. What I had to say also matters. And if you can't take that in consideration, then that's not compromising. So you expect me to compromise with you and you're not compromising with me? No, sir. No way. No how.
We the head. You listen. Ain't no compromising. That's just that.
Yeah. No. I'm sorry. That ain't gonna work.
What you mean? That ain't gonna work.
That ain't gonna work.
It's gotta work.
Well,
it's gotta work. What you mean?
Gotta work.
How? How's it gonna work?
She said, where the hell they do that at? And look, in two people home, in marriages, they don't work in a single household.
And that's why it's single, because they think,
hey, that's right. Look, Shay getting school Look, Shay get in school. She had to mute because she get in school.
Man, if you don't shut up talking reckless, you all crazy. Oh, man, don't even. Please don't get me started. Please don't get me started. Why y'all?
Come give your mama some love.
What, Evan? What? Why you marketing me? Don't market me. It's it's about order, right? Let's think biblically. It's about order, right? God made the man to rule over all things. People hate that. You hate terms like rule, submit. There's another word that they hate too. Let's see, they want a traditional woman, someone who is literally. But you know what? This is the crazy thing about it. All the traditional women have husbands. All the traditional women have husbands, and the ones that ain't traditional are out here looking for a husband.
Damn, come on now. Can I get a amen?
Which is your marriage did the one.
Say that again, because it was a little loud in here, and I didn't hear it, and I just got irritated.
Everybody said, which of my marriages did the woman shut up? Both of them. I
don't even believe it.
Trust me.
I don't believe it.
Trust me. Now look, this no what they say, no cap. They did what they say, no cap.
Say now, no cap.
Just like Regina said it. She said, matter of fact, she said you have to give them something to women or let's see what she said. She said, if he's a true leader. Ebony, you a damn lie. don't make me. So if you're a true leader, when I first
Ebony, you want me to send you the link, boo?
Just send Ebony the link. Shit. So Regina said, if he's a true leader. When I was married, in my marriages, I was a true leader. So I was worthy of being submitted to or followed. You know what I'm saying? Now separated, that's not my role anymore. But I still have a role. It's when it comes to my children, and they listen to me because I used to be a leader when we were together.
Heck no, Kaylani. Heck no.
Yeah, I was a true leader. Don't start that shit. You know what
no. And some men use it as control.
They do that. But I'm not now, Kaylani. But the thing is, ma'am, we don't have to say stuff like "shut up." It's just automatically done. Just like if you're out with your man and an argument starts. You know what I'm saying? How y'all both end up getting your asses whooped. It's because your woman want to jump in and start shit and stir it up. When he
see y'all, that's stereotypical. You're stereotyping because it's not that way. Where y'all getting information from?
Well, look, y'all are being
where y'all getting this from?
Dude, y'all are being stereotypical with y'all answers too.
No.
Yeah. You telling me?
Okay, Kaylani.
You telling me that all the women out here, the only ones that's married, that's not married, are there are no traditional women that are not married. There's more traditional women that are married than these modern women, and they're staying in longer relationships because they are traditional. But that's the two people that are intertwining together. I'm not saying that everything is perfect. I ain't never been perfect. Hell, I've been married twice. You know what I'm saying?
Bosses. They don't want to let the man be the boss.
You know what I'm saying? When somebody thinks that they can do a better job than you, then the company falls apart, right?
That's right.
It's like, damn, some people's role in life is to follow.
I'll sit in Kaylani. Well, I'm not a follower. I'm a leader. I've always been a leader.
And somebody a position of leading only when it's going perfect. But when the shit start falling apart, then you leaning over here looking like the license getting cut off. They finna come repossess the car. You know, they ain't got.
That's
no
because you allow him to lead, and he ain't no leader. So you gotta step up and take the role of the leader and make sure them bills get paid, baby.
Because you allow her to step in and try to dictate what you do.
Dictate.
I send it to your inbox, Kaylani. Check your messages. Your messages.
Look, everybody said, what women were y'all dealing with? And it ain't got to be what we dealing with.
We always get on this all the time.
Y'all
just start women bashing all the damn time.
Bashing. We not women bashing. We want them to look. Y'all got to understand. Me and Mike are two men in this world. You know what I'm saying? He married. We in relationships. I've been married, and it's like we're not just speaking from our own perspective. That's people that confide in us that go through stuff that we talking about. And just because they're not here on a platform like this to speak up, we had the opportunity to say, this is what we've observed. Y'all got to stop saying y'all, because guess what?
Well, that's what y'all do. That's what y'all do.
Because we're bringing it
to
the
forefront. That's what y'all do.
No,
y'all women, black women,
no,
y'all. That's what y'all do.
No, that's not true. You got to stop thinking like that.
But that's what. No. It's not thinking like that. That's what was said.
Well, okay. Well, sometimes we say stuff out of context. Okay, maybe that's what we did. But at the end,
you talk about the meeting.
Huh?
Go ahead, Moody.
So, but at the end of the day, we're speaking on things that we've heard and seen and observed other men go through that date black women or non-white women. Let's say that, since Kaylani is what is her background, Mike?
Polynesian.
White. Since she's a non, and I'm not saying it's a white and black thing. It's just, hell, that's what we've observed half our life. I ain't never been married to a white woman. Me either. You know what I'm saying?
Kaylani, go to
I've dated Spanish. I've dated a white woman, but I've been married to two black women. And when I was, but you are not all. We not all the same. But you got to understand. You're getting the same context from all of us. So Ebony's comment to the fact that we're not, and the fact that you're getting the same context from all of us means that there's a problem. And women are not taking. Most black women are not.
Reply back to my message, Kaylani.
They're not taking accountability for what they're saying. What you say, baby? What you say, Shay?
I was telling Kaylani to reply back to my message. She said she can't get it, but it's in the message request at the top. She will have to hit that hamburger menu.
And look, my son said, "Speak to the choice." Exactly. He
said, "Speak to the choir."
Speak to the choir. I can't see. I need glasses. Shit. But like exactly like me and Mike just not saying this based on all me and Mike's experience. We hear other.
But y'all say y'all though. Y'all say y'all instead of saying people. Some.
Okay.
Y'all say y'all. So when you say y'all, that's all y'all.
A little bit more wisely, because you got to understand at some point in time we fell up under that y'all. It's just not us that we'll always put. It's like, don't get me wrong. I say a lot of shit that I've been experienced just in my personal life, but I also take on a lot of stuff that people I've seen go through in their personal life. And I'm just putting it out there. Now, sometimes I may not reference it right. Okay. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, if you across anything social media, you're hearing the same response that me and Mike are getting. And women of color are always saying, I'm looking for a good man. But there are good men out here. You're just overlooking them good men for the most trout niggas.
Yep. Right there in their face. Right there.
No, a lot of men are intimidated by women.
That's a lot.
Certain type of women. So I'm not gonna say y'all. I'm gonna say a lot of y'all or some of y'all are intimidated by a certain type of woman.
But you know why?
And y'all stay in the way.
But do you know why? Because when some of us approach women give us those that nigga, you ugly, you fat, you stink. You know what I'm saying? You whatever. You ain't my type. You don't make enough money. You don't dress this way. You don't hang around these people. And y'all keep saying, well, what women are y'all talking about? Y'all friends.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Preach it, brother.
Y'all friends. We just not saying this. Y'all just don't want to hear it. Y'all saying y'all got problems. Y'all this. What kind of women? Where y'all looking? We looking in the same places y'all are at. That's why y'all can't find, not saying, just saying women in general who can't find good men. Why? Because you pass over the ones that are good. I heard something today. The guy asked, he said, so you telling me you were at Norfolk State, and because you had 2 or 3 bad relationships, it's 8,000 people, she said, about that was at when she was going there. So 4,000 of them he just took for granted were men. He said, so out of 4,000 men, you had 2 bad relationships on campus, and you just deemed the rest of the campus sluts and hoes and whatever. She was like, well, I had this one guy. He was like, so you dated him? I had this one guy. He said, why didn't you date him? He was like, because he was in the military and he was leaving to go overseas, but he wanted to marry me and take me with him. Why didn't you go? She said, because I wanted to stay here. But you just said none of the men you wanted are here. Somebody wanted to date you and marry you, marry you and take you away with him and take care of you. But you said no. That's your good man right there. Now you got to sit here and deal with all these the dudes you don't want, and then complain to everybody about it's the man's fault. It's the man's fault. It's the man's fault. At some point in time, it has to be the women who say they want something, but they just don't want you. Okay, that's fine. You don't want these kind of guys, but these are the guys that you do want. They just live up to your certain type of standard. Everybody ain't gonna always be 100% to somebody's standard. They want everything. They want the good-looking guy, the 6-foot guy, he making money. He ain't got no kids. You know what I'm saying? He ain't down low or gay or none of that stuff. They want all that, and then they still want him to be good in bed too. Not saying that you can't have it. You know what I'm saying? But you want all of that in one man, and those men are very far between.
You're never gonna find exactly what you want.
But that's what they're looking for. They're staying single till they find that.
Well, they never get it.
They're passing up the guy who has a good job. He ain't gay. He may have 1 or 2 kids because he was married before. And then you can just push him around. You don't want him because he just too much.
What it should be like? And a relationship should be like Build-A-Bear. You can go to a Build-A-Bear and you build that man or that woman exactly the way that you want them.
But you know what? You'll get bored with that Build-A-Bear, because half the Build-A-Bears, you come to somebody's house, they sitting in the damn corner, ain't nobody touching them.
That won't be right. So you saying that God should
I didn't hear that, Kaylani. I'm sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
Woody, I did appreciate that you said why women can.
If we don't love you, you want somebody gonna love you for you and how you is, not somebody.
No, Kaylani. I didn't about getting beat. Who the hell said that? I ain't say that. When I say that, did I say? I didn't say that.
But you hear what I said, Moody?
What'd you say? As
far as the builder,
heard that, Kaylani. I didn't say anything about getting beat up because I grew up.
What the heck you talking about?
Because Kaylani said something. She thought I said something about being beat or domestic violence, and I didn't say that. Because I grew up with a mother who was in the same position. So no, ma'am, I'll never say that. And anybody who know me know I don't play that.
Where that come?
Yes.
I put them on.
Build-A-Bear, baby.
Yes, ma'am.
Build-A-Bear, build a man, build a woman, honey.
Let's see. She said not a bear. No, hell no. Because look, I got a Build-A-Bear right now. My mama built me years ago. That thing in the garage right now, packed up somewhere.
No. That's but that's not what I was saying.
Built up a Build-A-Bear. That thing stuck in the corner some damn well.
What are you saying?
Huh?
I want to know what she said about Build-A-Bear.
Oh, because Shay said
funny.
Relationships should be like a Build-A-Bear, that you should be able to build your own type of person. But you'll never love that person like that. You get bored with that person if they give.
If you have a person that's perfect in the way that you want them, you will. But of course, we all know that it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen.
You got a person that's perfect, Jesus.
That's the only person.
That's all you need, though. If you have them in the foundation of your relationship, you can build on anything.
Come on now.
I don't got nothing to say on that.
First time. Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
They look. I'm trying to tell you, relationships are complicated because we make them complicated, including me. You know what I'm saying? So nobody's exempt from it. We make it complicated because of past trauma. At some point in time, you gotta let that shit go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because if you don't, you're gonna be sitting somewhere by your damn self, complaining,
whining, all that good stuff.
Yeah. Complaining about it. You can't fix it. Complaining about it.
That's true.
Stop driving, looking in the rearview mirror.
Because that's what it is. Relationships. People make relationships so hard. You know what I'm saying? If you want what you want, speak on it. Put it out there. If they don't want what you want, then guess what? That ain't your person. Stop trying to make that person your person.
Now, you getting kind of personal over there, brother.
I think so, Mike. That's why I shut up.
I thought it was me. I don't know.
It's always a topic for everybody. I hear it across social media all together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
People are talking about how, but men get bashed about it. You know what I'm saying? About how to fix it. We not stepping up. We not doing this and we not doing that. Okay, that's fine. Some men do that. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? It ain't all men. Women, y'all run the good men away.
Yeah.
Because you stuck in the past with that dude who treated you like shit.
Yeah. But y'all men
Not all
do
of
the exact same thing.
We do.
Listen, hold on. But you see how you just did that? Do you see how you just did that? I'm just trying to point something out to you. You see how I just did this? What'd you say?
I said we all gotta. That what you talking about? Oh, we all gotta do our part.
Go back.
What'd I say?
When you start talking about the women, and then when I said something about y'all men, I said y'all.
Oh yeah.
You was like, no, not all. But see, I didn't say all.
Mike said it was personal. Yeah, it is personal sometimes because I'm a man. I stand up for real men. I ain't standing up for some of these other dudes, but I wish these other dudes would get their shit together because it make it hard for real men that's trying to have something.
Question.
Right there.
Because y'all group up, because women group us together. What happened?
Hey, but look, why should they get it together? Because most of the men, that's what these women.
Speak how's it double-sided?
That's what they want.
What you mean?
What you mean? What I mean?
What you mean?
They want most of these women that say they independent, they all this and that. They want that what I call it, that PlayStation playing dude. They want that dude.
No.
Women,
no.
D. They do
the button goes off.
Oh man, most of them.
You said what, Mike?
Most strong women don't want no strong. That's like two magnets because they trying to be the man too.
But somebody got.
Yeah.
That is a point to a point. But then you got some men that don't want the niggas to sit at home playing PlayStation, don't want to be men.
Yeah, you're right.
They want a woman to take care of her. Melissa said, no, Mike, you wrong. Double-sided because men have trauma and are out here traumatizing women as well. You are absolutely right, D. D is absolutely right.
What's that? Say it again.
So D said it's a double-sided. It's double-sided because I asked her what double-sided was. She said because men are out here. Because what happens is that no, the fuck they don't.
Caroline said, no, they don't want nobody playing no video game because I won't have one. I'm sorry. You think you finna sit here and play video game? Deuces, big boy. You gotta go. Sorry.
She said they were double-sided. She said it's a double-sided standard because even though women have trauma, men out here have trauma and they're making women, they're causing women to have trauma. So basically, they're actively going out here messing with women's minds, thinking that so I'm assuming, telling them how they love them, they want to be with them, they're gonna do this for them and that for them, and they full of shit. Yeah.
Straight full of it.
I've seen that, and they get off on that, and they basically say, "I'm
But
gonna
look,
do this because I feel like shit." You know what I'm saying? I've seen that happen too. I've definitely seen that happen.
but check this out, because you got some. I'm gonna have to. I'm for real about this one. Now you got
Yeah.
some men. Their mamas raised them, and
Yeah.
they mom some domestic and all this other stuff. So they teaching them certain things, and they not really being men. They scared to open up. Because you got some men, some women too. Oh, you're not a man if you don't do this. You're not a man if you don't do this. So they feel they can't open up to that other person. And then when they open up to that other person, they feel like they're vulnerable. And then I'm gonna say most women take advantage of that and say, "Oh, he just a pussy. He just
Good job, Mike.
You know what I'm saying? You say what?
Yeah.
Good job.
No, for real though. That's just so they confused. They don't know how to act. You know, far as
I think everybody needs therapy. Shit. I think everybody needs therapy before they move on to any relationship. Shit.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Shit. That's just
now
it.
that portion of it is true because everybody has we all been through something.
Yeah.
Not just man or not just woman. We've all been through some type of something in a relationship, whether it was hurt or whether it was from our past, you know, growing up, our childhood, or whatever the case it may be. So it is possibly good for everybody to have somebody that's got some medical advice, physical, psychological to talk to.
Yeah. You can't treat yourself. All that treating yourself, oh, I got it. No. Some point in time, you got to be real with yourself and say, you know what? I need more help than myself.
That's right.
And you and going to and I don't want to exclude pastors and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I think when you go to like church and stuff like that, that's a little biased because it could be your church or their church. And of course, sometimes sometimes it can accidentally play favors. You know what I mean? You want somebody to know neither one of y'all and just listening to what y'all gotta say. Or if you're going by yourself, you just need to sit down with somebody and say, look, man, I'm just having a problem with relationships. I can't maintain a healthy relationship. Why? Because I think it's the women I'm dating. But damn, if it's the women you dating, then you definitely got a problem because you going out there picking them. Or I think it's the men I'm dating. I can't choose the right man. Okay, but you're still choosing them. Stop choosing them. Find out what's wrong with you, man or woman or other, and figure out what you got going on before you can move forward doing anything. But people always want companionship. That's the problem. Nobody wants to wait on companionship. They want to go out on dates. They want to be loved. They want to be hugged. They want to get in and out of the bed with each other. You said what? You said what, Mike?
Companionship.
You said what now?
Everybody needs companionship.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Get your dog or a cat.
Damn.
Until you can get somebody in your life. If that's the way it is, if you keep having problems with men or women,
that is true.
Get you a companion until you. I got a fish. I love my fish. But you get you somebody until you can figure out what you got going on and who you can compliment. You're gonna be by yourself, or you're gonna keep running into these bad relationships. The problem sometimes is in the mirror.
What they say?
It was let's see, D said not most women. There's a lot of women that are looking for a man that has life skills and that can help her fulfill. What we seeing is the men that are actually let's see, is it accumulating a true I can't see my damn
accumulating a trail of women that they can depend on because they are not interested in being a helpmate. They want a bedmate and not someone they can marry, grow with, and love.
Right.
Women like that too.
Huh?
They got women like that too, vice versa.
True. But the thing is, it's not a man and a woman thing at this point. It's a both thing. What she's saying is absolutely right, but you can drop the word man right in there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's her perspective versus another man's perspective. That's exactly right what she's saying. That's exactly right. Everybody said that's what friends are for. Yeah, but your friends can lead you down the wrong damn path too.
You got
that. You tell your friend. She said it's not most on either. Exactly. It's become even. It's become even. That's why the dating field is so messed up now. And
then too, a lot of times people don't trust people because of the things that they went through. They don't seek help about it. It's hard to trust people.
And I said that before. If you don't trust anybody, why are you getting in a relationship with anybody in the first place? Right there,
because they did something and messed it all up.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But that's not everybody though. Everybody isn't that last person you dated. But if you look at it that way, you won't end up with the same results.
Hey, you get vulnerable, you let it down, and you trusting them with secrets and all this. And then the next thing you know, they taking that and start trying to manipulate you and try to pull you there. And then there you go, you fucked off. Excuse my language, but then you messed up. And then you go hurt again. There go another hurt.
But that goes back to dealing with.
Well, y'all know that saying, hurt people hurt people.
Yeah. That goes knowing who you dealing with. If you see those signs, guess what?
But sometimes
stop sign means stop.
You see signs until you move in with them, until you really into it.
Yep.
That is very true. You don't see so because sometimes what I used to say
the honeymoon
in the church people, sometimes people give you their representative first. Their representative is the whole aura and everything. But once the representative gets comfortable, then that real person shows up.
That's right.
Ebony said it as an adult, it's about choices. That's what everything comes down to. It's about choices that you make. Period. Point blank. If you
delete. I be like backspace, boop, delete. I did that the other day. Teacher.
It's about choices.
It's 10:07.
Control.
You ready to go, Mike?
Hell yeah. I mean, it's on y'all.
Shit. Where we at? I mean, it's up to y'all, man. It's a good conversation. Watch a lot of people choose to stick in it and out further. We can go on back and forth, y'all. At the end of the day, it's about the choices that you make, the conscious choices that you make as an adult. So if you choose to deal with those traumas, that's the roller coaster you chose to ride.
Yep. Then you gotta deal with it. Whether you want to deal with it or not, you just gotta deal with it.
Ain't nobody force you to do absolutely nothing. And on that note, we're gonna turn it in for the night.
Yeah, but let me say this part too. But for us, hold on, we can turn it. But as far as us men, we need to seek God first. I definitely got to, because someone is looking for a lady or somebody to trust and stay on and be all right. But like Shay said earlier, it's the trust, and you might trust them. Some of your deepest thoughts and all that, and then they turn around, then you go to somebody else. They call it you being vulnerable. They think, oh, we don't want a man that's soft. We don't want a man that this. But sometimes you women need to add ease and let a man express himself without saying he'll pump. You know, he just needs somebody to talk to. That's all I got to say.
And I'm gonna say this, and then we can get up out of here. It goes back to Mike said it right there. It need to be more men in church to be able to lead these women where we all expect we need to be at, I guess. Okay, like this is I don't see enough men in church, and it needs to increase.
And that goes back to that godly leader, that godly man. If you want these women, us women, y'all women, as y'all say, for us to submit, y'all got to be the head. And as being the head, you have got to be the leader. So it's just God first, then the husband, then the wife, then the kids. That's the order. And until that's done, it's not going to be no order.
Church, Mike. All right, y'all. So what we got for tonight? Good conversation.
Hey, I think what you said should close it out. That's the icing on.
Yeah.
All right, then. Good night.
We love y'all.